When did you not just dodge a bullet, but evade a full-on ballistic missile strike? I was 22 and desperate for a job when my college roommate's dad offered me a position at his investment firm. No experience required, great salary, just needed to be trustworthy and discreet. Red flags? What red flags? The first week was amazing. Designer office, expensive lunches, everyone treating me like family. Mr. Davidson, my roommate's dad, took me under his wing personally. "You're like a son to me," he'd say, handing me envelopes to deliver to various clients. I thought I was living the dream. 22 years old, making more money than my parents combined. I bought a new car, moved into a fancy apartment, started dating this girl who was way out of my league before. The job was simple. Pick up envelopes from Mr. Davidson's office, drive to specific addresses, hand them to specific people. Never open them, never ask questions. Client confidentiality, he explained, the foundation of our business. After 3 months, I started noticing weird patterns. The addresses were always residential, never offices. The people who answered doors looked nervous, sometimes scared. They'd take the envelopes quickly and shut the door without saying anything. One day, I was delivering an envelope to this suburban house when the guy who answered looked terrified. "Please," he whispered, "I just need 2 more weeks. My daughter's wedding is this weekend." I had no idea what he was talking about, but something felt wrong. That night, I mentioned it to my roommate Jake. His face went white. "Dude, you need to quit that job, like immediately." "Why?" "It's the best job I've ever had." "My dad's not running an investment firm," Jake said quietly. "He's running a loan shark operation. Those envelopes you're delivering, they're threats, payment demands, sometimes worse." I laughed. "That's crazy. Your dad's a businessman." Jake pulled out his phone and showed me a news article. "Local businessman under FBI investigation for racketeering." There was Mr. Davidson's photo. My blood went cold. "Jake, I've been delivering these envelopes for 3 months." "I know. And when the FBI comes, guess whose fingerprints are all over the evidence?" The next morning, I walked into Mr. Davidson's office to quit. He was on the phone, speaking in hushed tones. "No, the kid doesn't know anything. He's perfect. Clean record, no connections. If this goes south, he takes the fall." I froze in the doorway. He was talking about me. I backed out quietly and went straight to my desk. There was a new envelope waiting with my name on it. Inside was a key and an address I didn't recognize. A sticky note read, "Emergency pickup. Go immediately. Don't call first." Every instinct screamed danger, but I was terrified of what would happen if I didn't go. I drove to the address, a storage unit facility. The key opened Unit 247. Inside were dozens of boxes filled with documents, hard drives, and what looked like financial records. A note on top read, "If you're reading this, something happened to me. Take everything to the FBI. Tell them about the envelopes." I realized this was Mr. Davidson's insurance policy, and I was supposed to be his fall guy. I loaded everything into my car and drove straight to the FBI field office. Walked in and said, "I think I've been working for a criminal organization, and I have evidence." The agent who interviewed me went pale when I described the envelope deliveries. "Son, do you realize you've been delivering extortion threats to federal witnesses? We've been trying to build this case for 2 years." Turns out, Mr. Davidson had been using me to intimidate people who were cooperating with federal investigations. The storage unit belonged to his accountant, who'd been murdered the week before. The emergency pickup was supposed to make me look like I was destroying evidence. 3 days later, the FBI raided Davidson's office. They found my fingerprints on dozens of threatening letters sent to federal witnesses. If I hadn't come forward first, I would have looked like the mastermind of a witness intimidation scheme. Mr. Davidson got 25 years in federal prison. His entire organization was dismantled, and me, I got immunity in exchange for my testimony. Jake and I don't talk anymore. Hard to maintain a friendship when you help send someone's dad to prison for a quarter century.